a very good friend of mine based in Shenzhen is manufacturing coffins and sending them to Europe, and has a lot of challenges, or certainly had a serious amount of challenges in making sure that the quality of the coffins was consistent, and that all of the team members realized what was important, that making sure that there are no parts of the coffin that have cracks in them, that the varnish is properly covering all of the wood, and that the varnish is not dripping onto the brass handles and certain things like this. And he would tell his staff again and again and again, and he would repeat the message, and he would talk to them again and again, but they kept making the same mistakes. So what he decided to do was a couple of different things. He went around and he took photos of the problems, of the varnish that was going over the handles, of some bits of wood that were broken and that were sticking up. And of course, you know, if a piece of wood is broken and sticking up, and you put a dead body on top of that piece of wood, and it breaks the skin, of course you've got lots of embalming fluids that are going to be pouring down the pallbearer's arms. It's really not a very nice thought at all. So what he would do is he actually put up these pictures. He blew them up into big A3 size and put them just next to each of the workstations in the factory. He found that worked really well, or at least began to work. And the other thing that he did is that for every coffin that went out of his factory, he would test it himself. Now, of course, this is breaking all kinds of taboos in China, and so it meant it was an incredible spectacle. All of the staff members were so excited when he came each Friday to test out every single one of the coffins. And not only his factory workers came, but all of the local people from the village, all of the people from the next door factory would come also. And he got 6 of the biggest, strongest guys to lift up the coffin and bounce him up and down in every single coffin to test it, to make sure the strength was there, make sure there's no bits of wood sticking out. And they knew he was going to come and test every single one. So they made sure that it was perfect. So in China, as you read all these books about Chinese culture, you might think that actually you have to follow all of the rules and the etiquette that Chinese people follow. But actually, as a Western manager, there is certainly some leeway that you're given to break these taboos. So my friend in the coffin, of course, is completely breaking a major taboo, and it was very much celebrated.